Today we're taking a look at a little known Sega Dreamcast game called Carrier. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever played this one. As always, all of my footage and game commentary is recorded by me using original copies of games on original hardware. Let's go ahead and pop this one in the Dreamcast and check it out and talk about it. Carrier is a survival horror Dreamcast exclusive game. It had a sequel planned for PS2 that it was eventually canceled. The game's interesting if you're a fan of Resident Evil. It has a similar play style where you press up on the stick to move the character forward relative to where they're facing, otherwise known as tank controls. A lot of these scenes take place from fixed camera angles similar to Resident Evil. It has a stand in place while you shoot gameplay mechanic, also similar to Resident Evil. Some of the things that it does a little differently though are that you can target specific body parts on enemies, and it also has fully 3D backgrounds and environments. You might know that Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, the originals, had pre-rendered backgrounds that were of higher quality and resolution than the characters moving around that were fully polygonal, but in Carrier, all of the stuff is 3D models. This gives it a really interesting art style because it means everything is very stylistically and visually consistent rather than the characters kind of sticking out, which is an artistic style from the early PS1 era that a lot of games did utilize, including RPGs as well. But I actually really like Carrier. I think it's relatively underrated. I think it's another Dreamcast game that flew under the radar for a lot of people. Nowadays, looking back over 20 years later, I think it's relatively good. I think it kind of got compared too harshly to other games of the time that did a lot of things first. I think that's a big trend I've noticed with a lot of retro games and sort of revisionist history that happens a lot in retro gaming, where if a game was not first, it is worst. I've really noticed that happens a lot with Dreamcast games, especially for whatever reason. A lot of Dreamcast games are exceptional in their own right and maybe derivative, but are also really fun and good. And so Carrier, I think, is one of those that falls into that category. I haven't finished it, so I don't know for sure if it sticks the landing or if it just gets really bad and dumb. But overall, I really do like what I've played so far. And if you played Carrier, let me know what you think down in the comments if you'd like to see more about this game, and let me know if there's any other games you want me to show on the page.